The Rome Statute, which is our Bible, provides for all sorts of gender-based violence or sexual offenses. And as we are also aware, the investigation and the prosecution lies solely in the hands of the prosecutor. And it is up to the prosecutor to determine whether he or she charges sexual offenses, I guess, depending on the evidence that he or she has. The two cases that I did, on one of them, it was just one incident in Haskanita, so there was no gender dimension. But in the second case, and I can talk about this because it's public, they did charge sexual violence offenses, maybe rape as a crime of war or crime against humanity. But unfortunately, this was when I was at pretrial division. Unfortunately, when we sought to confirm or not to confirm the charges so that Mr. Mbarushimana could either proceed to trial or be acquitted and discharged, we found that he had to be acquitted. So the case stopped there. Although I must say that I dissented. In my opinion, he should have proceeded to trial. But my two colleagues found that the prosecution had failed to discharge its obligation. And for the other newer cases, I want to believe that the prosecutor will now be looking at a whole range of offenses that are in the Rome Statute. As you might be aware, she is even getting outside advice. She has just engaged 2 ladies as her advisors, and this is provided for in the statute. So I want to believe that the future is bright in terms of sexual offenses, but then it depends on whether there is evidence. As we are aware, you might be aware that in the Lubanga case, at one stage, the judges, in their view, found that some sexual offenses should have been charged. But in the judges' view, one of the judges said no, it was too late because the accused person had already defended himself against the charges, the charges that were brought against him. The matter went on appeal, and the appeals divisional chamber confirmed that indeed it couldn't be done at that late stage. But as I say, one wishes that when there are allegations, all of them should be investigated. And of course, we don't necessarily blame the prosecutor, because if he or she feels that there isn't enough evidence, nothing can be done.